Hello. So I hear I do not speak loud enough.
Oh my gosh, are you going to be louding? Okay, you said that's snotty.
No, I was just saying, that's what we heard, so I want to make sure everybody can hear me.
Oh, my hair's all wild.
I tried to fix it, but...
So, okay, live from Spokane, where it's 94 degrees. I'm hot. It was 96. I think that's why I'm so tired, is I'm hot. It is hot out.
I'm tired because I go to bed so late and get up so early.
When you took that job, I told you, I don't like this because you're going, or when you took that new shift, I don't want to hear you complain. Hello, everyone. So, welcome to weekly wrap-up. We don't have a lot to show you today, so it's going to mostly be us. And this is a live show. Make sure you guys, comment. Hi, puppy. Oh my goodness, she's big enough to get up here. So, as you can see, we're off to a wondrous start. We're all over the place. But, please make sure anything we talk about, we try to give you all the descriptions down below. I want to address a couple things. She wants to be on camera, obviously. Okay, there you go. Is that what you wanted? You usually don't come out till the end of the show. Are you happy now? Mm-hmm.
Okay, if you're having bad buffering, it cannot be our side this time.
Ooh, we got new Wi-Fi.
New Wi-Fi, and it is super fast.
Super fast. Super fast.
So it's not our side.
Take her. Okay, so I want to talk about two things before we start. For those of you who want to know if we're on and you don't see us, refresh. Okay, so two things. So last week I had a few of you reach out because we put some people in timeout. I have amazing moderators, and they sometimes have to make some tough calls, and if you ever have an issue like that, just reach out to me. I do apologize if we hurt feelings, but they're doing the best they can to make decisions right in the moment. So comments go by pretty fast, so if they accidentally hit your comments to someone else, I apologize, but I do want to thank my moderators for doing that and making the decisions and all that. The other thing is we did get new Wi-Fi because we were having such bad Wi-Fi, so there is that. And to Sean's comments, we have been getting a lot of comments with Sean not being loud enough. And he's not. And he's also right next to me, who's super loud. So maybe you guys are just used to maybe what's happening is I'm so loud they have to turn down the volume.
Maybe. And
then you're really, 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 really soft.
I'm quiet.
So he is really quiet.
I'll try to be a little more.
But we do hear the feedback and we go. We have a lot to talk about on sales-wise. I only have one box to open, but I have a lot coming because there was some amazing 4th of July sales. So for anyone who missed it, I posted a whole bunch of 4th of July sales. Hey, Auntie Tay. And tons of them. Did you have a good 4th? We didn't do anything. We literally sat in our house and watched Shameless, which if you do not like bad move, like, I don't want to say it's bad. It's a great show, but it's got a lot of, it's not NC-17. It's for mature audiences.
It is. I think it's almost NC-17.
It's almost NC-17, but it's very good. Very good.
Oh, it's very good if you haven't seen it.
Yeah. Okay, so today we're going to talk about our week. We are going to talk about some sales and some cool things going on. And then, I don't know what else we're going to do.
What's in your hand?
Ooh, I wanted to show some recent cards I got. Let's start with that as a thank you. So this came from Gary. Gary made us a cool card. Look at this, everyone.
Nice.
Isn't that cool? Look at that. Whose die is that, Sean?
Whose is it?
Whose die is that?
Gina K.
Speaking of Gina K, she sent us a card.
Thanks, Gina K.
Gina K, look. Handmade by Gina K. Ooh, 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 ooh. And then I got this card.
Wahoo Markers.
From... This card is from Kyle.
Thanks, Kyle.
So. Isn't that nice?
I love that goat head.
Kyle is from Daniel Crafts. I want the stamp set so bad, but I'm being good and I'm not trying to buy stuff. It's called Tim Holtz Hipster Animals, and I need it.
The redwoods.
I need it. Oh, look at this card. Shirley, who wants to marry Sean, made me this card. She loves you. She's obsessed with you.
Oh my goodness.
Cookies.
Cookies.
And then I don't know if Ladybug Linda's in here, but Linda made me this. Ready? Are you guys ready for it? Isn't that cool?
That's very cool.
So thank you all. I keep those cards. I love the cards. I have a board that I display all the cards on. So I appreciate all the cards. Thank you so much.
Ken's creation back? I can answer that one. Kenny's got this great thing called the...
First of all, people don't know when you say Kenny.
Kenny. I call him Kenny. Anyway, he has this wonderful...
Stay hydrated.
Yeah, he has this wonderful system called the Silhouette Mint Stamp Maker.
Yes, I love the stamp maker.
It's really cool.
For me, it works good because I stamp the back of my cards with my Ken's Kreations logo and stamp it. But a couple things I don't like about it is you can't change the ink very much. Nope. So if I wanted to match ink, and I guess that's the only thing, really. Yeah.
I mean,
I love it.
And if you ink it, you don't daub it because it's an actual stamp.
Yes. So let's talk about some sales before I get into my unboxing. So if you haven't heard... Amazon Prime Day is coming. I've given you a link down below because they're telling you already about some deals. It's going to be on June 11th. If you guys... July 11th. This is strong water. And if you didn't know, Prime Day does two things. Number one, a lot of people shop and it helps us out. We get some revenue from the links. But all that money is already spent for Prime Day. So I don't know if it really helps because everyone that clicks on my links, I do make a small commission, but I turn around and spend all that money on Prime Day. Last Prime Day, I got so much stuff. Like, he just saw it coming and he was like, what's going on? Like, in 2 days after Prime Day, I was like, Sean, it was Prime Day. And he was like, oh God. Plus, it was just 4th of July, which there were some good sales, but now there's even better sales. So let's talk about those. Cricut, all these links are down below. Cricut has 40% off supplies and 50% off certain accessories, $50 off of their Cricut totes and bags. It's huge. That's their sale price. Plus, you get an additional 15% off if you use my code KK15. And if you're a Cricut Access Cricut Circle, you get another 10% off. So blades that are normally $12.99 figure out being like literally $5. I'm not even kidding you. Because they're already like half off. And then, it's like crazy. Cardstock is $4.99. $4.99 for cardstock. Minus all the discounts, it's crazy. So all the links to all those categories are down below. If you've ever wanted a Cricut tote, right now the rolling tote with the machine tote is like $224 minus the discounts, minus all of that. Is huge. Prime Day is the best day. Yeah. Okay, Prime Day in the United States is turning into Christmas for Ken. So what it is basically it's in the middle of summer and it's like Black Friday. Amazon says it's the day that they have all of their lowest prices. Now, the first Prime Day was kind of a dud. I'm not going to lie. It wasn't the best Prime Day. But then Prime Day last year came and it was amazing. But it was also, you had to jump on some of the deals because they sold out lightning quick. So I'm anticipating like their Amazon dots are going to be cheap, like $39.99, maybe even $29.99. They have certain deals and it's crazy. All day long, people are buying tons of stuff because it's like the lowest prices. I don't know what crafts are going to be there, but there's also, yeah. So I can't wait for Prime Day. Big day for Ken. So Cricut, make sure to also that Cricut rolling bag and that other thing. It's like $186 after all the discounts. That's insane.
When it was originally around $400 almost.
Insane in the memory. All right, Silhouette. Don't worry, I didn't forget about my Silhouette peeps. So Silhouette is awesome because I'm one of their elite providers, which is cool. That means I get discounted items for you guys. And so, right now, there's an exclusive for their elite people where you get a Cameo 3 plus their new digital Silhouette Cameo 3 book. Now, the Silhouette Cameo 3, like, basically it's a guide on how to use that machine. At first, I was like, I don't need this. Nobody's going to want this. And then I opened it. It literally gives you everything you'd ever need to know about your Cameo 3. So, it is... That special is $249.99. Link is down below. And Silhouette also, if you use my link and use the code 10OFF, you get 10% off pretty much everything in Silhouette store. So, we just had a question what the Amazon dot is, and it's this little thing that does a whole bunch of cool stuff.
You've seen the Echo, which is the tall one. That you see Alexa with. And then there's the dot. And it does have its own little speaker.
Robin made me this. I forgot to show this one.
Has its own speaker and stuff, but it does have a audio thing So you can connect it to some speakers.
And now you can use it as an intercom.
We've actually talked to
Melody taught us.
Melody.
So and
from
then
Washington, her down in Florida.
They have this. We have one of these in the kitchen. We have one down here. And now I can say, well, he's not up there, but normally I could say, Alexa.
Of course, it's not going
to. Oh, it's not plugged in.
Right
I can't. It doesn't work if it's not.
I know, it's kind of plugged in. But what's interesting is that you say, Alexa, call whatever. If you have these.
Well, we say call the kitchen, and you're
call
up
the
there.
kitchen or call the craft room.
Except for Sean's deaf and can't hear it. So.
Two-way radio.
So yes, that's Prime Day. Can't wait.
Cool.
We talked about Cricut sale. We talked about Silhouette sale. Oh, also, for those of you who know Christopher Allen, he has a company called Brutus Monroe, which has some amazing product. In fact, he has really good masking paper and really good embossing powder. So he has given me a 15% off coupon code. So if you use my link down below also and use KK15 there, you get 15% off entire Brutus Monroe shop.
I saw somebody with the last name of Delgado. I was in the Navy with a Delgado.
Well, and speaking of oxides, I saw an oxide question. Right now, Simon Says Stamps, which I also have given you a link down below for that, has where you can pre-order the new oxide colors coming out. Nice. You can pre-order the re-inkers and the oxides. And if I know anything, they're going to go quick because those are popular. And these colors are bright. They're very bright colors. And Blitzy, have the link down below on this too, right now has 40% off Tim Holtz products. Well, it's up to 40% off, but a lot of the stuff is 40% off. Right. Go check out those links. So yeah, I'm really excited. Is Christopher in here? I don't know if he is, but Christopher, thank you for our code. Everyone go support him. Go check out the link down below and go buy stuff. But don't forget, use KK15 because you get 15% off his entire store. And he released, I don't have him yet, but he released mandolin dies. They're really intricate. I don't have those yet.
I don't know what they are.
So, I like discounts. So that's some discounts for you peeps. Speaking of Silhouette, they sent me a box. I don't even know what's in here.
You don't?
Thanks, Silhouette.
Mom's calling me. Mom can wait. Christopher's glue pad is amazing.
Oh, I don't have that yet. Ooh.
Look at that.
So, a lot of these cool things. Here's the deal about Silhouette and Cricut. I'm a big proponent that I do use both machines. I use them for very different things. However, the one thing, everyone always has their favorite machine. You know, I have the Cricut Explorer, I have the Silhouette Cameo. Here's the thing. Most consumables, and I'll say most consumables, can be used on either or machine. So when Cricut has these sales that is 40% off everything and then you can use my code, I would buy that stuff to use on your Silhouette because it's a great deal. Vice versa, there's a lot of product that Silhouette offers that Cricut doesn't offer that you can use on the Cricut Explorer machines. So, for example, these are scratch-off stickers. How cool is that? Cut out design with a Silhouette electronic machine, and then you cover up something. So you basically print on there, like, for example, it's a girl, and then you can scratch it off. That is a fun, interactive card.
Nice.
Yeah. And they have it in gold, too. Look. How fun is that? Oh, they have scratch-off stickers. Look at all this fun stuff they sent me. So this is stuff that you really can't find on Cricut yet.
I remember that.
This stuff is cool. Printable tattoo paper. Yep. So you can print tattoos for your kiddos and put it on your arms.
And then they have one that's white.
Now remember, you can get 10% off all of this stuff. Down below, use my link. You have to use that link, though, and then use 10 off. 10 off. Ooh, printable magnet paper.
Nice.
Cricut has that, though, I think. So, ooh, look at this. Shrinky Dinks. They have their own Shrinky Dink plastic sheets.
Ooh.
I didn't know they had all this stuff. This is ones that you can print. You want to go let her out? So, print and cut. So, you can use this on the Cricut as a print and cut. Ooh, printable vinyl. Ooh, printable glow-in-the-dark. So, the reason I, thank you so much for sending this to me to try out, but the reason I like this is you can use them on both machines. So, just because you have the Cricut Explorer, if they don't have that product at Cricut, you can use it here. Vice versa, if Silhouette doesn't have product that Cricut carries, you can use that over there. So, prime example there is washi tape or washi sheets that Cricut has. They also have the party foil, all sorts of stuff. So, Well, I have videos coming. That's why they sent that to me. I'm so excited.
Nice.
So really cool stuff. That yeah, very cool.
I really like that carbon fiber they had.
That's I don't know if that's out yet. It should be coming out any time now.
It's really cool.
Yeah, it is very nice. Okay, some other cool things that happened this last week. Let's just talk about what happened last week. So last weekend was a pretty busy weekend. July 1st, not only did Fun Stampers Journey launch their new catalog, but Chalk Couture launched. And I worked with both of them. So Fun Stampers Journey had amazing product release, so I was busy all day with that. And Chalk Couture, which is, if you haven't seen it, I have a video on it. You can make beautiful designs on a chalkboard. That launched on July 1st as well. And both of them are having recruitment special. So the Chalk Couture, you can join, and it's only $99. Or you can shop through my sites. And Fun Stampers Journey, if you want to be a coach, you can get double the stamps, or you can shop on my site. Both of them very cool collections. I was very excited all day because it's, you know, it's like Christmas, new product, fun. So those launched. And then Sunday, we had a pleasant surprise. We were going to go see Despicable Me 3 because we like all the Despicable Me's, but it's getting kind of panned by not just critics, but audience members are not liking it. So I was like, well, we're not going to go to a movie. Then we started looking through, and I saw this movie called Baby Driver. And I was like, Baby Driver? And it looked not like a Ken's movie, but it's got 100%, well, it did have 100% rating on Rotten Tomatoes, and all the consumer people were loving it. So we gave it a chance. We went and saw it. We went to the last showing at 9:45, and I was blown away. It was an amazing movie.
First opening scene was just on your edge, on the seat.
What's really cool is not only is it a great movie, but they use a lot of music that was probably 50s through 70s.
Probably even 80s.
80s. And the music lines up with the sound effects of the movie. So when they're shooting the guns,
pow, pow, pow,
it lines up with the beat of the music, which I thought was very cool. The way they did that was very cool. So I really liked that movie. Go out and see it if you haven't seen it. Because it just has a good story. It's non-stop, action-packed through the whole thing. I was really impressed by it.
Very, very, very good show.
And I've talked to other people. I think it's going to be a sleeper hit of the summer. It's going to be a water cooler movie.
Yep. It's excellent. Highly recommended.
I saw a question really quick about what Chalk Couture is. Chalk Couture, I do have a video on it, but basically you can... They've released this thing called chalk paste, and you put a stencil on a chalkboard, either one of theirs or another chalkboard, and then you put the chalk paste through it, and you lift it up, and it makes beautiful designs on a chalkboard. I don't have any of the chalkboards done because I'm redoing it, but like it's this chalk paste, like this, so Chalkology paste, and then you put a stencil on there.
Which I'll get.
And then you put this on the stencil just like you would painting. And
it's like silk screening. It's
like silk screening, but for chalkboards. Very cool. I'm excited to be part of it just because it's not something I've seen a lot of. So it's like silk screening. So like this would be one. So anywhere you see the white is where the chalk would go onto the chalkboard. So I really liked it. Yeah, so like that. And then you'd put your Chalkology paste. I have a video on it. Definitely take a look. I'm going to be doing more with it. They just launched, so I'm doing a lot of ordering, which we all know that. I do that sometimes. So the rest of the week, hi Christopher Allen.
Hi, Chris.
Martha Stewart silk screens. Oh, we could use. I wonder if we could use Martha Stewart silk screens on that.
Well, I bet you could use any. The only thing that's going to be different is that the ones you get for this, they're sticky, so it'll stick to the chalkboard. The other ones are probably going to be...
I wonder if you can make them sticky.
Maybe. But all you have to really use is use some washi tape or something just to hold it on there.
Yeah.
But, you know, as long as it's on there, you're good to go.
Yeah.
Very, very cool.
Yeah. Yay. Christopher Allen. I showed Sean what you're sending me.
Wow. Hello from Australia.
I have some stuff of yours.
Australia.
So, this is my Brutus Monroe. This was called Premium Chalk Ink, and now it's called Surface Ink, but there's some of them. And it's great, vibrant ink. He sent me some fun stamps. Look, these were a long time ago. As you can see, I haven't quite used them yet. What's my oh, I love cities. Look at that. He sent me this little cityscape, which is cute. But I'm really excited because you guys all know I like dyes, and I like dies, and he has some stitch dies, but today he released, I'm going to say this wrong, mandolin dies? Mandolin, and they're very intricate and beautiful. If you haven't checked over his site, go check it out. I have the link down below. Look up mandolin dies. If you want to order them, that's great. Use my code KK15. 15% off. That's a great discount. The rest of our week's been good. So for those of you who didn't know, we had Riley's sister here, Maisie, until Monday. Or no, Saturday. Friday she left. Riley went through a weekend of depression. Oh, she didn't do anything. She just moped around.
I guess Maisie did the same thing.
Well, when they were up the prop, they were fine.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that we're choppy. So anyways, she left. And the rest of the weekend was Sean cleaned the garage. We didn't do anything for 4th of July, which was sad.
I can actually get my 2 cars in the garage now.
Good job, Sean.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dad, for letting me borrow
And we're starting a diet where I can't eat any carbs. So basically I'm in hell because carbs are pretty much my main food course. Like pretty much sugar and chips and crackers. That's what I eat. So this will be fun.
Not anymore.
And then we're doing this so by the end of the month when we go to the Cricut event, we look amazing. Glow mat. So I used the glow mat this weekend. So I'm very interested to do a comparison. Many people have been asking if I'll be doing a comparison. Absolutely. I should be getting the Cricut Bright Pad anytime this week. And I will be doing comparison with the Glow Pad. Glow Pad, couple things. Number one, I do like the fact that I could color with it. So I did a lot of I did a lot of chameleon coloring on it. One thing is it is very bright. So I had it at the brightest setting, which was great for coloring because you can see through your paper and see exactly where you're about ready to hit your lines. You can see your shading and everything. It's gorgeous. It's really bright. Sean told me to turn it down because it was really bright. And the glow pad's a little big for just having it in your lap, I would say. So it is kind of a little bit cumbersome then. You didn't think so? I did.
I was just saying, shake your head. Is the glow pad the same as the Cricut one? No, it's a lot smaller.
Well, the Cricut...
The glow pad is bigger than the...
The glow pad is bigger. The glow pad premium is rechargeable battery, so it has a rechargeable battery, so you don't have to be with a cord. I had to look at the lumens on this one. It only has 3 settings. The Cricut Bright Pad has 5 settings. It's about the size of an iPad. I think it's 8.5 by 11, and I want to see the lumens on that one. So it'll be interesting. But
this is approximately 18.5, 19 inches wide.
There you go.
And then approximately...
So I do really like it. It's extremely light, but once I have the Cricut Bright Pad, I will be comparing that one with this one. I don't think it's going to be one that I like better than the other. It's going to be a matter of what do I go to first. So I have I'll give you a perfect example. I have all the fancy die cutting machines out there. So the Gemini I have the Cut and Boss, and they're great. I tend to always still go for my Cuttlebug just because of convenience. It's lightweight, it's easy to pull out, it's easy to put back in, and I'm wondering if the same might be true for the Bright Pad. I'm not sure. Once I get it, I'll be able to tell you. I've heard nothing on the July mystery box. So someone just asked, when is it coming out? It traditionally comes out usually the first Tuesday of the month, but that was 4th of July. If I had to guess, I'm thinking maybe next Tuesday, but honestly I haven't heard anything about it or anything, so we will be checking on that. On another note, I don't know if you guys saw this, but Brother is releasing a new cutting machine. It is, instead of called the Scan and Cut, it is called the Design and Cut. So I think it's essentially just like the Brother Scan and Cut without the scanner. I'm a little not sure about this because for me, the Scan and Cut, the only thing I use it for actually is for the scanning capability. So I use it to scan my stamps and cut around those, and then to also cut out pattern paper. I'm not wild about their design program online, but that could be that I'm just not used to it. But they do have it. It's around price point of $249, I think, and it's just called the Design and Cut, not the Scan and Cut. So that's kind of interesting.
My personal opinion is that I think the only thing that would make that superior is have a scanning capability of at least 400 to 600 dpi. and really get down to
But then it would
nitty-gritty.
be called the Scan and Cut. They already have that machine.
I know, but I think they should upgrade that one to a much better scanning.
The scanning is 600 GPI.
I don't think it is.
Yes, it
If
is.
it is that good, it should be a lot more easier to...
It's 600 GPI. Speaking of scanning, did you guys see that Anna Griffin is releasing a new printer from Kodak? It's called the Kodak versus something Craft 6. And it's a scanner, a craft printer, but it can print on some pretty crazy stuff like shopping bags, paper shopping bags. It could print on cloth, was it? Or I don't know.
You were watching, I was doing something.
But
I know you were watching.
what's cool about it is it has a whole bunch of designs that are preloaded. It will have some exclusive Cricut print and cut designs. And it looks like it's high quality. Plus it has a scanner in it, which is really nice. Plus, for everyone else... Oh yeah, cork. Yeah, you can print on that, chipboard, all kinds of material, what was I saying? It's gold. If you like her gold, you know, everyone likes her gold, and stuff. So it is inkjet. It looks cool, but I'm more excited about that stupid iPad holder she has coming out. She has this iPad holder that's from Xyron or phone, and it will hold your iPad up perfectly, or you can turn it around and lay it flat. I'm really excited about that.
It does it at almost like about a
it's
45.
Like 45 degree angle.
And it's funny, it'll sit there and be centered right where you want. So if you turn it, it'll go right back to center again.
Yeah.
That was kind of cool.
Yeah. And she has Xyron, she has like Xyron sticker makers coming out with her gold or her flower looks. I'm not big on the gold. Everything with Anna Griffin's is gold. I think a lot of people like the gold.
And then there's others that don't.
Yeah. But if you like that gold, that printer is going to be in that gold. I wonder if they'll eventually release that printer without gold. Like if Cricut releases a printer like that or something, that'd be interesting.
Yeah, I think that iPad holder is going to go off the shelf.
Seriously, I love that iPad holder. I think I will buy that, even in the gold, just because I want that. I really like that.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, I'm not big on the gold. There's nothing wrong with, I'm just not big. She has another cartridge coming out, too. It's called Anna Griffin Pop-Up Cards. I think Pop-Up Cards. It looks pretty cool. She has her own set of chameleon pens coming out, so she'll have chameleon pens in her color, which was a big deal. Where are you going? Goodbye, Sean.
It's very hot outside.
It is very hot for our dogs. Oh, it's a 4-pack. I didn't know it was a 4-pack. So Xyron's, it's going to be the disposable one too, just so you guys know. I think I have one. Let me see. It's the bigger version of this size. So it's this, but it's double the size. And yeah, and these are, just so you know, they're recyclable, but they're not refillable. So that Anna Griffin Xyron pack, you won't be able to refill it.
Why would they make that? I just don't get why you would have something that's disposable.
I don't know, it's cheaper.
Probably is a little cheaper.
Yeah, I don't know, but you can pull it apart and it's recyclable. So there is that. So I don't know if anything else coming out on, I know that Cricut finally released the bright pads through HSN in all the colors, so that's where you're going to be able to get all those colors. I don't know. I'm sure Anna Griffin will have a gold one, because I don't think you can get the gold yet.
Of course.
She's eating plastic.
She's got an air bubble. You're the one that threw it on the floor.
So that's happening. But other than that, we didn't have a Make It Monday on Monday because of the 4th of July, so we're going to be doing a Make It Monday on next Monday. We'll be back. And then, of course, this, but, this week's kind of been nice because we literally didn't do anything on 4th of July. We were invited to a few barbecues, actually, and people are like, come over. But because we do live videos all through the week, and because we have to film and everything else, and writing up blog posts and stuff, I wanted a day where we literally did nothing, but we still did stuff.
A few things,
but we didn't even really get going to watch Shameless until like 3 or 4, and then I have ADHD, so I pause it. Maybe each episode, I probably pause it.
Enough.
How many times would you say?
A lot.
A lot.
A lot.
On a scale of how many times? I only pause it maybe 8 times. But every time I pause it, it's because I have something very prolific to say. Which usually is, I'm in my happy zone.
I know.
That's my happy zone.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Kristen, I did.
What?
She asked if I cleaned out my garage, and yes, I did.
He did. It looks very nice. he also forgot to water the plants and they died.
Nope.
Okay, let's take a survey. When you kill a plant so much that it's on its withering last...
It looked dead, but...
It looked dead. And Sean's like, oh, here you go. Just put water, it will bounce back. Yeah, it eventually bounces back, but it's not looking good. No. It's not looking good.
There it is, all nice and clean.
Whoa.
I get 2 cars in there now.
And a motorcycle that I bought.
And a motorcycle. Thank you.
That I bought.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You gotta stay. Who makes the design and cut? Okay. Design and cut is brother. I saw that was actually sent to me by one of my followers, Jim. He says, "Do you know anything about this?" I went, looked at it, researched it, but for me, it's not something I would get. Obviously, because I have the brother scan and cut. But for the right person, you might love it. So I'm still waiting for the ability. I swear. So the Silhouette has something kind of like it. So Silhouette has pick scan that allows you to scan items and with your phone, and then it will cut around it. Cricut kind of has something with the snap map, but it's not like that. So it'll be interesting. Sean has a bike. That's all I know. It's a Honda.
It's a Honda VTX 1800.
There you go. Very boring.
I'd love to have a Victory, but they went out of business.
I don't know what that is, but okay.
It's a very nice bike, but they went out of business.
If it's a nice bike, why did they go out of business?
Well, it's owned by the same people who make Polaris, which is the ATVs and the snowmobiles. They just wanted to have their company make those instead of those.
Oh.
But I got to ride one, and they were very nice.
Very nice.
They're so nice that a lot of people who have Harley Davidsons go to those.
Yeah.
But I think what you need is the Can-Am Spider.
If we buy a lake place, we won't be able to get anything. So
we'll have to save our money to buy a boat.
Yeah. So
small boat. It's not a big lake.
It's a lake.
It's a lake.
Why are you like that? Okay, you guys don't even understand with this guy. So first of all, every time I read, I want to thank everyone because I do read every single comment that comes on YouTube. I used to reply to every single comment. However, ever since I went live, there's a lot of comments and it's hard to keep up. But I do read every single comment. And my favorite comments are when I get to go to Sean and people will be like, "We love watching you and Sean, and you spell Sean the incorrect way," which is his pet peeve. I purposely go show him. And like, "Sean, they spelled your name S-H-A-U-N." He's like, "Oh, how dare they?" He gets so offended, like, that is not the Irish way. Which, they don't know you're Irish.
No, of course not.
So, why do you get so upset? Why do you get so upset when people...
I don't get upset. It's just like...
Really?
I don't know. I spell it S-E-A-N, which is the Irish way of spelling it, which is where it originally came from. It is the oldest spelling, and it's the way I spell it.
Hey, Sheila, how are you?
Hi, Sheila.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Shaun of the Sheep, yeah.
Shaun of the Sheep? Who's Shaun the Sheep?
It's kind of like Shaun of the Dead.
Oh.
Kind of thing.
There's not really, I don't really know of any other way to spell,
there's a troll.
I purposely tell people not to say that, and you broke my rule.
Sorry.
Ugh. Sorry, Rose had mine for years and love it. The light comes in handy when especially want to trim a newspaper article. Yeah. Oh! So that light really did come in handy. I used it to trim something and I wanted to only see like that much of a sliver, and it worked really good because you could see the light through it.
Yep. It did really well.
Yeah. So, thanks for watching our videos. We are going to be posting another video for Deflecto storage. If you guys didn't see, last Wednesday we did... Was it Wednesday already? We did Deflecto storage review and stuff, and it got some great... I love that storage, so I'm going to be sharing that. And we're pretty much almost caught up with videos, so now I can actually just start doing other fun videos I'm excited about. There was no new Starbucks drinks. I was going to get those, but there's nothing. Nothing. Do we even try any new fun... Nothing?
I don't think so.
Man, we're boring this week, Sean.
Boring.
Boring. I figured we could be boring because it's Big Brother, and Big Brother's on, and like when Big Brother's on, no one watches.
Yep. Which lake?
Deer Lake.
Deer. an hour away north.
Carol, I have not posted them. That brings up a good point. I was going to do my sale in the next few days, but I have to take pictures of everything, and that might take me a little bit more time. So you haven't missed it. I haven't posted it yet. But I will say there's probably close to 200 stamps going up. A lot of stamps that I'm going to be selling for good amounts. So I'm pretty excited for that. So I also saw a comment about... I already forgot about it. That's sad. Oh, about FSJ selling. Well, I bought a lot of stuff. So we're going to have a big unboxing for Fun Samples. Like, huge. Like, I spent way too much. But there were some great releases. Huh?
You got a good deal, though.
I got a good deal. And I'm going to use this stuff year-round when I do videos. And I'm selling old stamps I'm not using. So... no judgy.
It washes out.
So I have that coming. I have a happy package from Brutus Monroe coming. I have Amazon Prime is just going to kill us. I'm just letting you know that right now. It is what it is, right? It is.
Yeah. That's okay.
It is okay. So I think I'm going to sell some of my markers I don't use too, like all the Spectrum Noir ones and all the Aqua ones. Getting rid of it all. Cleaning out the craft room. We don't need it all. So other than that, we don't really have anything. This is way better than watching Big Brother. Oh, man, when I watched Big Brother, I was addicted to watching Big Brother. I loved Big Brother. I still would probably be addicted to it, but it's too much of a time commitment, and my schedule doesn't apply. So the neighborhood hooligans have been caught. We know who is doing it, and we went and talked to the parents. Don't know if it will stop, but we haven't had any issues yet. No. But we did find them. They're not. Yeah. HSN Crafty, yes, is coming. And I don't typically buy a lot at HSN Craft Day because it's just, I know I would buy a lot if I go on there, so I don't. And I'm an impulse shopper. So usually, like, if I just see it on the site, I'm like, I don't need it. And then I watch their live showing and I'm like, I need 10 of them. And I need to do the auto ship program. And I need to be locked in for a year. It's not good. So I have to be very careful. Yeah, that's a good deal on the shoulder bag. Shoulder bag. It's $29.99. Then with all your discounts, it's almost like as cheap as $20 for that. And that's a good deal, Sean. We need 7 of them. You know what? It's not my fault. I have a disease where I have to have the entire collection.
Is it a disease?
It is a disease. Do you know if I don't have the entire collection, I just sit there and I'm like, I really want to use the teal, but I don't have it. See?
What is the Cricut bag?
Yeah. This.
Cricut bag.
But theirs doesn't come with the Golden Girl Pops in it.
No. Golden Girl Pop. Yeah.
Golden Girl Pops. I love Golden Girls.
Very nice. Nice, it's not chrome, it's chrome, but it's a black chrome, so it's very cool looking. Pockets here, 3 pockets here, all in there. Pocket,
very fancy.
Pocket.
He's Vanna. You're doing a very good job as Vanna.
Zipper pocket. All kinds of goodies in there.
It's got to have it. Yep. Yeah, $22 with all the discounts. What I'm saying, if you click on my link and you go down there and you click on it, then you put in KK15 and you have other discounts, it's like $22. I know, Sheila, you have the disease too. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. Sean doesn't understand it. It is horrible when... You know what's the worst, though? When they release a collection, let's say of new... Let's just for you know, shits and giggles, let's just say they released something...
Let me answer Rowena's answer. Yes. If you go to Amazon under him, you can buy anything from Amazon. It doesn't matter what it is. And we get a little commission.
Thank you.
Literally anything.
So, like, when they start selling something and they're like, okay, we're releasing this whole collection, but this red pen is an exclusive Joann's pen, and you can only get it at Joann's. And this one is exclusively, like, Cricut used to do that. They would release cartridges that were, like, exclusive to Michaels. Like, the Canadian Michaels got one that was called Go Canada. You could only get it in Canada when it was first released, and it drove me insane. And then, like, a year later, you could get it anywhere. But still, like, if you have to have everything, that's why the Fun Stampers Journey order was so... They released a gel pad, so I had to get the gel pad. They also released this gel pad hearts that's exclusive to them, so I had to get that. Then I had to get all of the paint, because I have to paint. That's what you use it on, is paint. Right. And I needed all of the colors. I know. So this is what happens, Sean. I don't start going, you know, I could just go to AliExpress and buy everything there. Or Holla. Holla. So, Mr. Awesome makes awesome videos, he says.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice job. I make awesome videos, too.
No, Gary, there is catalogs. You can see the online version. I've ordered catalogs for everyone that's requested, and they'll be shipping from Fun Stampers Journey for those of you who wanted them. They just don't get released, I think, until like July 7th, which maybe is today. I don't know, maybe. But you can get a physical catalog. Like, I have to have a physical catalog because I like to cross things off of what I have and stuff. So you can order them. They have the digital catalog. You could print that out, I guess. But I kind of like, I don't know. I'm a book. Sheila, send me your address and I will. Yeah, they're heavy. They're expensive to ship. So the catalog themselves cost $15.95, I think. And they're like $4 or $5 to ship. It basically comes to about $20. So.
Oh, Mary. You only knew what Joepad is.
So when we went to HSN...
There's a video on it.
There's a video. We went to HSN. And it's probably the one thing Sean was excited about.
It was very fun.
I enjoyed this. It's a pad, and this lady, she's kind of crazy, kind of like me.
She's a silicone pad, very well.
Yeah, and she just puts a whole bunch of gel paint, and then you go with a thingy,
use a
brayer, and you squish it, and it looks like crap. You're like, that looks like crap. And then you put a piece of paper on it and lift it up, and it's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Good.
So I cannot wait to get it.
Homemade.
What did I say instead of CHA? What did I say?
I thought you said CHA.
I don't know.
Yeah, CHA. Craft and Hobbyist Association.
It's not that called. It's called Creativation now.
Well.
Oh, HSN. No, it was at CHA. Yes, Joe. So Fun Stampers Journey joined up with them, so they have their own like gel press thingy now, I guess. So I had to get that, and then
the kids will love it. It's so easy, so fun.
Sean was into it. Sean took classes and figured out how to do stuff. So that was the one craft item there that he was like, this is fun. I could get into this. And it's pretty cool. So once I get that, I'll be doing a live video on that and sharing it. And then I'm sure I'll have to go to joepress.com and buy all the things I'm missing and stuff. So that might be a Make It Monday. Ooh, yeah. All right. Well, before we leave for... What is a tonic tidy table? I have no idea what that is. That sounds fun. What's a tonic tidy table?
We know what tonic is.
I don't know what a tonic tidy table is.
It's a tidy table. Oh.
So Lola, good point. Scan and cut. I've had both. I had the original one, and then they released the updated one, which is much better in my opinion. But for stamps, that's all I really use it for, because I made the option of, instead of buying all my dies for my stamps, even Fun Stampers Journey, I don't buy the dies that go around the stamps. I buy the Brother Scan and Cut. It can be frustrating because sometimes it doesn't pick it up. You have to do certain techniques and stuff. But for me, I've got my money worth out of it because it does an immaculate job on cutting out stamps. So for me, it works, but I don't use it for anything else. I'll sometimes cut out pattern paper. Glenna, there is no code for Amazon. You just if you go to my blog, creativeken.com, there's a shopping link, and it will say Shop Amazon. If you click that, that gives us a little bit of credit, which is nice. Whoa. Use a lot of homemade stuff in your jelly paint. I know, I cannot wait to get that. I know, he always wants to play. Han was the puppy, and Han got all of Sean's attention, and Han was baby Han. And now with the puppy, he doesn't get as much attention, so he's going through Sean withdrawals. He is very needy, and if we don't say nice things to him and love him every second of the day,
he gets pissed.
He gets pissed. So, and he has to be the center of attention.
Yep.
So.
And now he's not listening.
Now he's not listening because, oh yeah, he doesn't listen. He used to be a really good dog listener and would like sit and do all this stuff, and now he looks at us and he's like, screw you guys, I'm no longer your favorite. So what if I do this, are you going to get rid of that puppy? And I'm like, no, and then he just doesn't care. He doesn't care anymore. It's very sad.
So sad.
Yeah. But do you guys have any other questions before we take off for the night? As soon as I get my glow pad or my bright pad from Cricut, I will be doing a live video. So either tomorrow or Friday. Hopefully I get it this week. If not, it will be next week. But as soon as I get it, I'm going to do an unboxing with you guys live so you can see it live. When we get Fun Stamper's Journey, that's probably going to have to be broken down into about 8 different shows. Because it's so bad. You are good. You really should not be here when I get that stuff in.
I know.
But just think.
But what's funny is that I'll be home when it gets here, so
it's going to be a lot of boxes.
I'll see a lot of boxes.
Mm-hmm. I bought a lot. So I'll be doing that because I love a lot of the stuff. Love the cover pick. Oh, that's one of my favorite picks. So the pick that you guys saw on the thumbnail, Gary. Okay, so Gary, the 40% off does not work on their new paper yet. Anything new, I noticed it doesn't do 40% off. July mystery box, I don't know when it's coming. As soon as I get that email from Cricut saying it's going to be on this day, I'll let you know.
Probably know this by the end.
I hope so. Yeah, I'm sure that they know it's coming. But as soon, I will not, and we'll do a live unboxing for that. So that will be that. For those of you who had questions on the thumbnail photo, so that thumbnail photo actually came from a cruise we did in 2012, I think. And on the cruise, they have a thing where it's kind of like Disneyland, where they'll go and take your pictures and different things, and at the end, they sell you in a package. We ended up always going to the same girl that took our picture.
She loved taking pictures of us.
She was so awesome. Oh, and there was this picture where it's kind of embarrassing. You guys will get a kick out of this. So on the main promenade
which is the biggest part of the ship.
The biggest part of the ship, they had this white background, and she's like, "Oh, tonight's couple pics," and I was like, "Oh God." It's like, can we get couple pics? And it's always so awkward because everyone's in line waiting, and this girl had no problem. Like, she was like, I don't care if you guys are 2 guys in a couple pic. She put us in all the same poses she would put a normal couple. Mm-hmm. I shouldn't say normal, a heterosexual couple. Mm-hmm. So I am already self-conscious sometimes, most of my life, and here we are, and she's like, all right, now go ahead and lay on his back and kneel and do this, and I was like, oh my God, this is so embarrassing.
Some people thought we were brothers.
Yeah. They were like, why are you having brothers do that pose? But that one, because I was laughing and I was so uncomfortable and kind of like laughing at Sean, I looked at him one time and started laughing, and he laughed back, and that's when she took that picture. And it's my favorite picture from that entire cruise, because we're looking at each other laughing, and it just sums us up and stuff. So it's fun and stuff, but it was... It was a little bit. It is embarrassing for anyone. It doesn't matter. I mean, because they're like, if you go to my Facebook page, you'll see all the serious photos. There are some very embarrassing ones where Sean is dressed up as a pirate and I'm in a sailor outfit. Yep. True story.
When we first went in there to do that, there was an older guy. It was a big group. It was a whole family in there. We walked in. This older gentleman had to be in his 70s, 80s. Dressed in a complete lady's gown from head to toe.
Oh, that's
gloves,
right.
tiara, and everything. I mean, they really got into doing.
Yeah, it was a certain part on the ship that you could go, and you could dress in any costume, and they would just take a round of photos, and then basically what they would do is they would sell you on either your favorite one, or you could buy everything on a disc that was like expensive, but it was worth it. But they take your photos coming off the ship, on the ship, and stuff. But this one, they had costumes, and you could do anything. Yeah. And it was a private session, so it was just us two. And let's just say it went down. There was one of Sean that is hilarious.
The one.
Yes, it's so funny. Is it out there somewhere? No, it's so funny.
It's the one
I try to make fun of it.
Allie would like to have over her.
Allie wants it over her bed. It's that funny. So anyways, that's where that picture came from. It was, to this day, one of my favorite vacations. I didn't think I was going to like a cruise. But if you have ADHD, cruises are kind of nice because you can't leave the ship when it's out to sea. Well, you could. You would just be in the water. But you're forced to stay on a ship and stuff. So cruises are kind of the way to go. We want to do another one. We haven't done one in a while.
Excuse the glare, but... You ready?
gosh, I have to leave. I think there's one more that I'll show them that's even better.
Yeah.
Oh, here it is. I'll get it.
Yeah, it was, yeah, me with hair. Oh, there's a picture of me. I don't know if I had somewhere around here. I'm wearing a wig that my niece had, which it's very long.
Okay.
But I don't think I have it.
So
Ken might have it somewhere.
he dressed in that for that photo shoot, and here's mine. Were we high? Oh my gosh. And then she dressed us up as a pirate and a sailor.
Yeah.
Look at you even have a hook for a hand.
I know.
Oh gosh. Whew, that was a fun little trip. Oh. So anyways, that was a private session because I was like, no one's gonna see us in this. So
this is the plant we planted. It's called the Prince of Egypt plant. Very, very cool.
So there's a question on what cruise was that. We got a really good deal. There was like a last minute cruise deal, and we bought it, and it was like a month later, and it was on the Royal Caribbean Oasis of the Sea, which at the time was their largest ship
in the world.
In the world, yeah, it was a huge ship, like 20-some level or 24 levels,
25, 26 levels.
I mean, this ship.
People.
You couldn't feel anything. It didn't feel like you were on a ship, but it was a huge, huge ship, and we went on that one on Eastern Caribbean or Western Caribbean?
Eastern, because we'd like to do the Western someday.
We did Eastern Caribbean, and it was fun. I would do it again, and oh gosh, I would love to go on a Disney cruise. They're a little spendy, but I would love to. The nice thing on like the Royal Caribbeans, especially the Oasis, because it's such a big ship, at the last minute, if they don't have that whole ship filled, they do really good deals to get that ship full. So you have a question. Go ahead and ask your question.
Well, I didn't quite see who it was, but yeah. Somebody said.
Good night, Laura.
Somebody wanted to see my bike again. So there's the bike.
Sean, you're not drinking water on these hot days. You need to be hydrated. His bike. I had to make him go get a new tire because it sat in our garage for almost 2 years without being ridden.
Come to Tucson. Well, we're going to be in Phoenix in January for CFJ.
My laugh, I know that's my laugh is kind of.
That's good.
It's out there. So.
Oh, there you go. It's about 7.
What is wrong with you? Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, you're a cutie in that picture.
Oops.
Look how cute you were. Look at that little cutie.
About 5.
Oh.
My sister's next to me. Here.
Do you know I wasn't even a thought in my dad's mind in that picture?
I know.
Just so you know. So I didn't see a question. So if you guys had a question, when you cut on the Cricut light pad, does it scratch glass? Ooh, that was quick.
Glass.
Yes, you are not going to want to cut on the bright pad. That was the first question I asked. So it will scrape. So now, if you had a self-healing mat that you put over it, I would recommend that. The Cricut bright pad was more designed for people to weed, iron on, trace and stuff. But if you got a self-healing mat that you could see through, that's all they did on the bright pad. You don't want to cut directly on the bright pad, but with the self-healing mat, I can. But the Cricut as it comes does not. You're not supposed to cut on it. But if you watch Ashish's post, you can throw it across the room, and it's mostly that's fine. I could not believe when I saw that. He took his bright pad and just like threw it. It was fine.
It was crazy.
Yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, he just threw his bright pad across the room. So I'm gonna do that now when I get it.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm not. I should, but I'm not. So. Yes, the healing mat is amazing. What is the month and day you'll be in Arizona? We won't be in Arizona, we'll be in Utah.
Well, yeah, Utah
Salt Lake City.
First. We'll be in Arizona January.
You're talking about Creativation next year. Yes. We'll be in,
like something like the 17, 18.
In January next year, we'll be going to Creativation again, which is CHA. So we'll be there in Phoenix that time. And stuff. I should go down to Phoenix because that's where Fun Stampers Journeys is based out of, and we could take a tour. So, but we'll be in Salt Lake City in Utah at the end of this month, and then we're going to Disneyland in September.
Right.
The end of September to see Halloween and stuff. Oh, geez. Here we go.
One. I was 18 here.
You look like the guy from The Princess Bride in that one. The guy that goes, "As you wish." Don't you?
Carrie Elways?
Yeah, you do. You look like Carrie Elways.
A little bit.
Oh.
He had more blonde.
So what year was that?
1984.
I was 4 years old.
Not a farmer.
Sean, that's horrible. That's your senior year? That's like going to a preschool to pick out your future lover. Don't you feel horrible?
No. There's my first day. I've got my first day. I got shaved my head. First day.
And it instantly made you look younger. That was my idea. Just so everyone knows, that was my idea. That was my idea. He was bald and always wore hats because he had these two little Satan peaks that came out of his head. And I sat there and said, "You should shave your head because you're going to look younger." And he took weeks to decide. Weeks. Yep.
Find the thief that stole my hair. That'd be nice.
Yeah. So, yeah. Weeks. And now, ever since then, he has always shaved his head. Yep. Always. He's not went a day without shaving his head.
So this is another one of the cruise pictures where they do singles. And that's when this is when you have to go and wear a suit and tie, or at least something, the formal
There's
days.
There's classy dinners or...
Yeah.
Are you getting the Perfect Craft? I'm torn on that printer. Here's why. Number one, I would love to have a scanner printer down here in my craft room. I don't have a scanner yet. I have the print and cut, but there's been many times that I've needed a printer, a scanner. And the fact that it's going to be high quality enough to do print and cut images, I'm torn on it. Part of me says I don't need it, but then part of me does say I kind of need it.
We never did buy it, did we?
No. So the Diamond Dots, we went to go buy them, but they weren't released at CHA yet, so I couldn't get them. And then we were going to go buy them, but then some people were saying they're buying theirs on AliExpress because it's so much cheaper and stuff. So, but I really want that Santa one. I haven't done it. Here's my only concern with Diamond Dots is it might end up being something that Sean does a lot of because with my back issues, I'm afraid.
Well, probably more your neck.
My neck issues, it's going to cause a lot of pain. I'm not sure I want that, to be honest.
And could you actually sit there and do it all?
I don't think I could do it, to be honest. But I do want to because it's great. I don't have fun pics like Sean does. Oh, that's our baby dog. Our first dog. That's what Sean used to look like before he started shaving his head because he would always wear a hat because he was so... He was bald. You have the butterfly. What butterfly?
Butterfly. Oh, was there a butterfly one? I didn't know they did the butterfly.
Butterfly what?
I don't know. Look at that sexy man.
Oh, jeez.
There's the sexy
one. Like that one. This is why we don't let Sean share photos, because it will be a never-ending day.
Story.
He will keep going through and showing you every photo in his phone, so we are not going to do that. That will be another video, because there's tons of them.
I know.
And I will get all the embarrassing ones for you.
Oh, okay.
Because I have embarrassing ones on my phone of Sean.
Well, I didn't do the butterfly diamond dot. I'm trying to remember the butterfly one, if there was one. You remember seeing a butterfly one? I think so. Wasn't it kind of like yay big?
I think. All I remember in that booth is being absolutely amazed. The Nativity one was awesome. Yeah. The Santa Claus one was awesome. There was the Peacock was awesome. So there were some really cool ones. They had littler ones. I do kind of maybe remember a butterfly. I'm more excited about this CHA because now that YouTube is live, we're going to be able to actually do live directly from YouTube. Mm-hmm. And going there, we know that the Wi-Fi there sucks, so we're going down prepared with better Wi-Fi this time because our videos were not a good quality, and we were told that over and over again, which they're not. It's just not good Wi-Fi. So
we got to figure out the number of people that are down there too that are all doing it at the same time.
Kathy, so yes, Cricut traditionally always releases a mystery box every month. The mystery box has a theme, and they send them to a few people, and then we unbox them and show you what's in it so you can buy it. We usually only find out a few days before that it goes live. So if they're traditionally going to do one on next Tuesday, I would imagine we'd be getting word here soon.
Yeah, like anytime. And no gum, yes. I won't chew gum, I promise.
You will. I'm going to have to tell him to spit it out.
I'll have mints. Or I'll have the doTERRA.
Oh, the doTERRA little peppermint balls. Those are so good.
Beadlets.
All right, so we've reached our hour time limit. Well, I guess there's no time limit, but...
People don't need.
Yeah. So
it's late.
Last time for questions. Or forever hold your peace. And if there is no questions, we'll be back on next Monday for a Make It Now Monday. And Wednesday, I should have... It might be a long video because I should have a lot of boxes here to unbox. Be prepared Wednesday because I should have a lot of boxes. However, between now and Make It Monday, if my Cricut Bright Pad does show up, we will be doing a live video as soon as I get that and everything. So Mary asked, is Tim Holt still releasing his platform? So from what I heard, it should be the end of this month. He had to do some different changes to it to not be in copyright infringement, and it should be coming out soon. I know a lot of people are waiting for that. A lot of people are excited about that. I don't know what the price point will be. I've heard $39.99, but I don't know that for sure. But I will be getting one and reviewing it. The 10 off is for Silhouette. So I am an affiliate now for Silhouette. There is a link down below. If you click on that link and use the code 10 off, it gets you 10% off the majority of stuff in their store. Yeah.
Somebody asked a question that I was going to ask. Oh, yes. We start at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 Eastern. And if you're from Australia, I don't know what time it is over there.
We need to go to Australia, but that's a long flight. And I'm going to have to be sedated. I'm going to have to be sedated for that big time.
Yeah,
so.
I'd love to visit Australia.
Yeah. All right, guys, thanks for joining in, and we will see you hopefully next week, if not sooner. So
thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. Really, what are you gonna
Yes, okay, we can do that.
Yep. Good night, Puerto Rico. It's not going, there it goes.